Going live. Good morning, guys. Am I live? Let's see. Last time I tried to do this from the webcam, it didn't work out so great. So I will wait and see if anyone's here. I got 2 thumbs ups. So I have not been live, oh my gosh, in, I don't know, a long time, right? Good morning. I know it's probably like, oh my gosh, you're live. That's so weird. I don't know the last time I went live. So if you're here and we're live, welcome. We'll be chatting. If you're watching this later, I don't know what we're talking about today. Just watch if you're interested. Good morning. Good morning. So I'm on the webcam today. I just thought I would try that out for new things because I feel like there's a lot of new things going on with me and with my ideas and with some fun things that are going to be coming out soon. And with YouTube in general. Let me see if I can lower my seat. I don't know. Does this even have a lowering thing? Hi, guys. Where are you guys from? I see Florida. I see Pittsburgh. I don't think I can lower this seat. I swore I could lower this seat. Hold on. I guess I can't lower the seat. All right. Well, we'll just get back and relax. Okay, so I think I'm going to try to go live at least Tuesdays or Thursdays and just hang out with you guys because I really miss just doing like hangouts and getting to know you guys and hearing where you guys are from, like Kentucky, Philadelphia, Columbus, Georgia, Virginia, Ohio. Plus, I feel like live videos add so much authenticity to my channel. We talk about like the most coolest things when you guys are able to just comment. So thank you for loving my hair color. It's different. It's a new thing, right? I'm trying to grow my natural hair out. It'll take a while for you guys to actually see it in intros on videos because I have the summer videos pretty much shot for the next few. And one of the reasons why I want to do live. Let me take a drink. One of the reasons I want to do live is because like I have been like shooting videos through June because we're going on vacation and doing other things. And so I feel like I want to just like keep you guys updated on things. So from Maryland, Memphis, it seems like forever since I've seen you. Yeah. Okay. So it has been forever since I've been live. And so I wanted to talk about just getting real. Welcome, Christina. She says she's a new subscriber and she just ordered her Cricut. So if you have not seen if you have not seen the series with Shane Dawson, who I don't typically watch, and Graveyard Girl, who I love, then you should watch it. But it's pretty good. It's definitely more of like Shane's style of shooting, but I really appreciated getting to hear Bunny's story or how she felt, and I felt so much like her. Yes, I'm guessing there's no mystery box today, and I'm sorry. Usually I get the email early in the morning on Tuesday, and then I get the box about 2 p.m., 1 p.m., and then I have to shoot it and get it up by 7 p.m. I have not gotten an email, so unless they're just like super late on it, I don't think it's coming out today. So Shane and Bunny's story video, whatever it was done very well. It was just kind of inspiring to me. It's so interesting to like, you don't even question like if somebody is putting stuff out on YouTube over and over and over, and they just are that type of person. You just kind of assume they're that type of person. And if they keep putting these videos up, you don't ever think like, is there something going on in their life? Are they having a hard year? And it was just so inspiring. And I didn't think that it would speak to me. I'm still surprised that it spoke to me that much. And it just touched on a lot of the ways that I feel, because a lot of our like jokes at home are like, when is Auntie Tay coming back? Because like, if I'm in a bad mood, I'm not about to go like shoot a video. So I'm always shooting videos when I'm like in my best mood, when I'm the happiest, when I'm feeling creative, or when I finish something. And so I love these live hangouts because I want to get real with you guys, and I'm going to try to commit to every Tuesday morning. That way I can tell you if there's a mystery box coming out, and to look for the 7 o'clock video or the link. And then also we can just catch up because a lot of the times I will not do a live, and it's why Financial Fridays have not taken a really big leap on my channel, is because we were originally going to do them live, and I just never know how I'm going to feel. Like, I never know if I'm going to wake up in a good mood. I know, Andrea, so that's what we're kind of talking about. She said, I haven't seen you live in a while. So we're talking about like just the fact that I have not gone live in a really long time, because I wake up sometimes just like in a really blah mood, or like the last thing I want to do is put myself in front of a bunch of people and try to act happy or try to act like I'm in a great mood, because I feel like that's what people want from Auntie Tay. They want her to be happy crafting aunt. Like, we go to Aunt's house and we have fun and we craft. And I feel like that is a fun thing, but I also feel like I'm losing myself when I'm only doing happy, fun, uplifting videos, and I'm not actually like getting really raw. My screen is like super dark, but I can't figure out if it's just whatever. Okay. I haven't done much on my Cricut since I've had my baby girl almost 2 months, and I'm going through withdrawals. Get to work, girl. Start doing stuff. Yeah, and you're like, you say, oh girl, you said, oh girl, you be you. We love you. I know. And internally, I know that, but like, there's something that tells you like, people don't, and this is what Bunny talked about in her video that she just put up on her own channel. Like, it was after the Shane Dawson stuff went up. She put up her own video, and it was like, she felt like everyone wanted to see Bunny how we saw her, like, you know, with the fun, sippy and all that stuff. And that's kind of how you, like, it's hard to explain it. Like, I know that you guys want to know who I am, but at the same time, there's something internally that goes, no, just put out, you know, the best of you when you're in your best mood, when you're happy. And she covered that in her latest video where she's just talking, just like, people really want to know who you are. They don't want to just see that one emotion, because we are so people, no, I was commenting to someone else about their baby girl. I was reading a comment that said, I haven't done much on my Cricut since I've had my baby girl almost 2 months ago. I did not say that. I did not have a baby girl. That would have been lots of big changes. So no, it's not your fault. It's just clearing that up. I didn't realize it sounded like I was talking about myself. I do not. I have 2 girls, but they are not babies anymore, and I like it that way. We did spend the whole day on Mother's Day making slime, and I'm going to tell you right now, I love making slime. I'll show you guys what we made, and we're going to start doing some videos on slime, just because I was like, give me some more. I want to make some more. And so, yeah, no, Anna is here. She said, I didn't know you had a baby while I was gone. Nope, I am not speedy. I can't just edit. I just kicked the drawer off of my vintage desk. So no baby here. Thank the Lord. So, yeah, I better not get too excited about that, because I might get jinxed. Anyways, so yeah. So I was really, 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 really inspired by that series. So I watch you because I can relate to you. I've never felt like you hide, which is why I watch you. I can understand wanting to show your best mood, but thank you for trying to be real. And she summed it up, because I was trying to figure it out, because I'm like, okay, we have this joke where it's like Auntie Tay is this like happy, always bubbly like thing, and then like real Tania is just like, you know, normal person. But I don't feel fake when I'm Auntie Tay. I just feel like I only shoot like intros and videos and stuff when I'm in a really good mood. And so it doesn't feel like I'm being fake. It just feels like I'm only showing you that one side. So Yeah, and I love these live videos because it's hit or miss, and like we've had moments where I've cried, we've had moments where we talk about just everything, and so I just want to do these live hangouts every Tuesday morning, and if they're not Tuesday morning, I'll try to do them Thursday morning, just because we have a video that goes up Monday and Wednesday, and then we're going to try to do Financial Fridays, so it'll be hangouts and all that. I don't know who Bunny is, but I try to have a party every day and not in a drinking or partying kind of way. Oh, that sounds like a song, but like staying positive with myself and with others when they are down. Okay, Wanda. So let's talk about this for a second. Bunny is a graveyard girl. She has a very entertaining channel, and she's just a well-rounded, amazing human being. Her heart, it seems to be pure, as we know on YouTube. She's just this very kind, loving person, and she didn't want to show off like the money that she was making on YouTube. She didn't want to make others feel bad because they had less than. And then also she started touching on the fact that she had a really hard year, and so and I feel like I've been there. I am there. I feel like the last 2 years have been very hard. So I can run to a video, shoot a video when I'm in a good mood, post it on the internet, and you're still creating this like content, but you're separating it from your real life. So Wanda, like, I am you. I am generally you. Like, I am the person who is like, I want to be the partying all day, not in the drinking kind of way, just having fun, uplifting people. But there are seasons of life that come and it just beats you down, 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 down. And is no matter how happy you are, there's going to be days when you just need to break down, or you just need to cry, or you just need to, I don't know, do something that is not necessarily always partying all day. We're called to rest. We are called to feel our emotions. And so running away from all those emotions, like it's just like Inside Out. Like we can't appreciate happiness if we don't have sadness. Like, so. Not seeing you in ages. So nice to see you again. The time difference makes it difficult. Sending all my love. Thanks, Phil. Yeah, I miss. Thanks for loving my new hair color. I'm still getting used to it. I'm doing Cricut Access projects that says intermediate 30 minutes to an hour. It's now taken me 5 hours and I'm not done. Am I lame or are they lying? They're lying. We'll just go with that. You are not lame. So I don't know. I've never really done one of their projects. So that's another one of the new things I wanted to talk about that I might be doing. I might start doing like vlog crafting rather than tutorials for a little bit, because I feel like I've been putting these tutorials up that are just like for purposes of not needing anything for them. Like I'm just doing them because I think that that's something that would be cool video. So we're doing like the girls' room renovation, and I've been vlogging like the actual parts of it, like where we throw away all their junk and trying to like manage all of their stuff and like stuff like that. So I'm going to try to put up some more real raw moments of actual DIYs. So I feel like I'm not just putting together this like precise like that, like, oh, it only took me a half an hour. Well, you know what? You edited that whole video. Yeah, Hunter got a new ball. And see your ball under there? Someone says they see you. He got a new ball yesterday. Briley found it at the park and brought him just a regular size tennis ball. I did not realize the dog has not had a regular size tennis ball in so long. He's only had the big ones, which I guess he likes the little ones. He has been having a field day. We had to take it away from him last night because he was trying to play it all night long with this ball. So you're such an inspiration. Keep doing what you do. Whenever I need to learn how to do something on my Cricut, you are my go-to page. Your channel has definitely helped me learn more about my new Cricut. Yeah, so I feel like I have covered the bases of all of them. I actually organized all my old videos into a playlist on my blog under Cricut Video Gallery. So if you need to know like how to do something, I organized them into like vinyl and Cricut and where to start and all that. I feel like after I did that, I put a couple things like what's coming next. And I feel like I just need to put those ones up. And when I do, all the bases are going to be covered. Like all of them are covered with Cricut unless they come out with a new product. So I feel like I'm to the point where I can now start making actual fun things in my life. Like I can do the girls' room and use the Cricut, and then I can let you guys know, like, I used this technique, watch the tutorial I already made. So thank you. Yeah, Hunter's a sweet boy. He stares. So he gets his ball stuck under all the furniture pieces, and then he just stares for hours. He will lay there until someone comes and gets his ball. And he's been doing this even though there's never been a ball under there for the last like 4 months. And I think that's what he's looking for. He's waiting for someone to bring him a regular size tennis ball. So and he loves the regular size tennis balls because our coffee table has these bars that he can put the tennis ball in, and then he shoves it with his nose or his hand, and he pushes it down and it pops through the ball. So he loves the regular size. This is my first time watching you live. I love this. I have one of the newer Cricuts. I'm a beginner for sure. I'm trying to figure out what things I can make that are easy and useful. Yeah, so I've covered a lot of those bases. I'll still do idea videos because those are really fun. And I feel like it just gives me an excuse to scour Pinterest and come up with fun things for you. So, but the basic like designing videos will be out on Monday, and like the basic Cricut videos will be out on Monday. But I feel like coming into like rolling out with all the videos that I've already shot, I want to start just doing like real life, not necessarily vlogging like every little thing we do, but I want to vlog my craft projects. That way I can start doing them for myself. I haven't done a craft project for myself. I refinished a table for our backyard. I wish I would have vlogged it. That was the last project I did for myself. And before that, it had been like at least a year since I did something where I was like, I want to make something for myself or for my home or something that I thought was practical. Did I miss the Cricut May box this month? No. So like I said, this is how it works. They email me, and then I get the box, and then I have to shoot the video in like 2 hours, and they put it up. So far, I have not gotten an email or a box, so I don't think that there is a box coming out. And they've never actually said it comes out on Tuesdays, but for the last like 8 months, it's come out on a Tuesday. So that's why everyone thinks that they come out on Tuesday, I guess, which I guess they do, but we don't really know for sure. But I will let you know, since you guys are hanging out and it's 17 minutes in, we are working on a very, very fun, exciting thing. Just letting you guys know. And it should be out, Lord willing. I'm not even going to say the date because then I know that something's going to happen. It's going to be out hopefully next month. So got to watch you live. Thank you for the inspiration. The funny thing is my husband for one of your videos. And the funny thing is my husband for one of your, I don't know what it means. I don't know what you're saying, but I'm thinking you're saying your husband watched one of the videos and now you're hooked. So sorry, you guys are talking about Illustrator. Let me go up and read some of these. And maybe more Illustrator videos. I'd love to do more Illustrator videos. I have the Maker and absolutely love it. I will randomly take forever to cut something, but most of the time it's normal speed. So if your machine, I realized this with our high school pastor, if you guys did not see the signs that he made, I posted them on Instagram. He got a Maker technically for his wife, and he's been using it like crazy. I posted these on Instagram, and he made all these signs. I can't remember what I was saying with this. Oh, so he was talking about how his machine was cutting so slow, and I was like, make sure that you have a high res. This is why SVGs are kind of important, or a very good crisp photo, because if your image is very low resolution, it will pick up all the little fuzzies in Cricut. So SVGs are great because they're not like that. So I posted these on Instagram. I don't know if you can see them, but he made like a bunch of wood signs for our fundraiser, and I'm trying to convince him to start a Instagram page or something. And then I actually won this. It's a bench that says sit, relax, enjoy. I don't know where I'm going to put it, but I wanted it. And then he made like the signs for the salsa bar, and another sign, enjoy the little things. Yeah, so he busted all those out really fast because he loves working with wood. And so like the Cricut has just added so much fun to his project. So How can I get vinyl on a canvas? Would I have to use iron-on? So I've done both. I've done a video on iron-on a canvas, which is the Be Our Guest canvas video is iron-on. And then I also use vinyl on that one too. And then vinyl, there's a Cinderella canvas that I did with vinyl. I wouldn't recommend vinyl. I would recommend iron-on the canvas though. So do you have a video on what materials are best for the placemats? I have 2 that I've already ruined. Like the mats that you use, like what materials you would use for each mat. That would be a good one. So that is kind of where I'm at. I'm going to just be shooting tutorials on basic, like that kind of stuff from now on. And then my projects that I'm making, because I feel like we've done so many tumblers, we've done tote bags, we've done like all the regular stuff. Now it's time for me, almost like what our high school pastor did, where he like went on stuff that he already liked to do, like the woodworking stuff, and then he started using the Cricut on that. So I haven't really found my niche on what I like to do, but I definitely know that the girls' room makeover is going to have a lot of fun things in it. They're finally getting their own rooms. They're splitting and in a couple months, and so that'll be something really fun. Who is putting something new out? You said we. Who is we? I always say we. Okay, but it is kind of a we. My husband and I are really working on it right now. And we, as in, when I say we, I typically mean me and you guys. But if you really break it down, that's just how much I love you guys. I include you in all of my decisions. And it is kind of a we, because I've been taking polls from my patrons and secretly have been asking questions, trying not to give too much away. But so it is kind of a we. I'm always asking you guys, like, what are your favorite colors? What would you like to see in our SVGs? Where do you recommend starting if you're new to the Cricut? I feel so lost sometimes. Okay, so I just organized all the videos on the blog. Go to antitay.com, go to Cricut Video Gallery, and I literally have them from where to begin and then inspiration and then all the different things. So like if you're using vinyl, I do have all about vinyl and how to use it and all about iron-on and how to use it coming up on a Monday pretty soon. Those are going to be really beneficial to people who are just starting out. Anna is in North Carolina. She was actually watching. I don't know if she's still watching. She is dog sitting for my other niece. So my other niece is in Germany right now. And so Anna went there to go watch her doggy. And she should be back this week. Hopefully we're having a garage sale. So I'm actually going to try to vlog that, because we literally purged tons of stuff from the girls' room, like tons of stuff. I'm getting rid of a ton of stuff. I found that minimalism is the only way that I can become a clean person, and my kids are not minimalists, so I'm trying to turn them into that. Oh no, Anna's still here. She's sitting at Starbucks. Her Wi-Fi went out. She's here, so you guys can talk to her. She'll talk back to you, I think. Anything on the knife blade? So the knife blade came out, and I did not do a live video on that day that it came out. Probably because it was just a really weird timing that it came out. I did not get one. I'm supposed to get one. They're supposed to send me one, I think. I don't know. They sent out like, hey, we're sending out the knife blade to all the bloggers. And we also, or you could buy it. And so I just thought I was going to get one, so I didn't buy it. And then, but I think it might be sold out. So is it sold out? As soon as I get it back, maybe it'll be back in, or as soon as I get one, maybe it'll be back. Love watching your videos. I've learned so much. Fun to watch. You know what, guys? I love you guys. I love doing these live videos. I've missed sitting and just chatting, and I feel like I've just felt like I need to do like a craft when I do them. And then I was like, you know what? Forget it. Today, I'm just going live, and I'm just hanging out with my peeps on the YouTube, because I miss just talking to you guys, and I don't really care like if people watch it afterwards, which some people do, but I just want to hang out with you guys. And I feel like one day a week, I want to do this. I just want to chill with you guys, catch up on life, talk about you guys, what's going on in your life. I remember watching your first live video and you were so nervous. Oh my gosh, my first live video, I was so nervous. And then it did not take long for me to get like the live video addiction high. Like I was just like, I want to do that again. Yeah, it's terrifying the first time you go live, and I'm still terrified to go live on Facebook, probably because there's a lot more people that I know on Facebook, like, and then as soon as someone, like, pops in that you know, like, personally, then you're just like, "Ugh, they're watching," and, I mean, I feel like that with you guys too, especially the ones who've been here forever, so I love watching lives that are chit chat. Yeah, welcome Clueless Mama D. If you guys haven't subscribed to her, she does my takeovers, and they are amazing. So she's been doing an awesome job. I want a cuddle bug, and I have tried. I have not tried the cuddle bug itself, but I've tried a die cutter, and I think I need one in my life. Except I don't, because I still need to use my serger that I have not used. I feel like it would be another tool that I have not found time to use. I can't get good enough Wi-Fi to go live. Yeah, you got to have good Wi-Fi sometimes. So. Have I ever done a DIY on resticking my mats? No, but I thought about shooting. So I just washed mine the other day with a brush and some dish soap, and that seemed to work pretty good on the ones that just had a lot of fuzz on them. But there are some mats that just get so old, so you do need to restick them. My Africa project is going good. We'll talk about that in a second. But there are people who like use spray, but I've heard that if it damages your machine, then it cancels your machine's warranty. So I have not tried because I don't want to damage my machine. I've probably watched all your Cricut videos since I got my Cricut. Can you do videos on more material variety on expression 2? I don't have the I think that's what you meant by EXP. I don't have the expression or Explore 2, I'm guessing, on the Explore 2. So the Explore 2 is basically just like Explore 1, and I actually use my Explore 2 the most. That's the machine I use the most. When I start diving into sewing tutorials and things like that eventually, then my maker will come in handy. We actually have Hometown Collective, which is Etsy store. They are working on a lot of designs. We've been in conversation about starting to do some patterns, some printable or not printable pattern, SVG patterns for sewing. That's when my maker will really come in handy. And then in the girls' room, I'm going to be doing a lot of the stuff with the maker because we're going to be doing their pillows and a bunch of fabric stuff. So I have a video coming out all about the heat press and how to use the heat press. So that one, we also do have the one that we shot at at the Cricut Mountain Make-a-thon last year. So coffee chat about you and us. Yep, that's my favorite. It's my favorite. What machines only have a 1-year warranty? The machines only have a 1-year warranty, so maybe wait until the year is up. Yes, but then again, you don't want to damage your machine because the whole point is like if it damages your machine, it breaks the warranty. But if you damage your machine, is it worth resticking a mat, or is it worth? My number one thing I always say is just baby your mats. Make sure you clean them and always put the protective cover on them. Wash them with just soap and water. Make sure that they are very, and I like to start with, so like, okay, say you even have like the light grip and the regular grip mat. Posted a question twice, anti-tape scroll up by KP. Okay, I'll look for it in a second. And then we'll talk about the Africa project. Baby your mat. I like to buy strong grip mats, and as they wear down, I like to use them as the less grip. And then I like to just buy another round of strong grip mats and then use them as less grip. Obviously, I have all the different mats, but I would recommend doing that. I love the strong grip mats because I use iron-on, so nothing really. And that's another reason why I love iron-on. It's not hard on your mats. It doesn't hurt your mats a lot. Yeah. So I'm going to go up and look at KP's questions, and then I'm going to talk about the Africa project. We launched the Africa project a couple weeks ago. I don't think there's that many subscribers to it yet. I was just reminded I need to look at it. Different knife form maker. Okay. Cricut Maker, you can cut fabric, felt, and wood. Okay, you're answering people's questions too. So thank you. I'm looking for your actual question. I'm just seeing comments, so if you want to ask it again, then I'll see it. Have you painted leather? I have not, but that sounds like an exciting thing to do. I I can't find your question, so if you ask it again, I can maybe answer it. I just made 20 shirts for a muscular dystrophy walk on Sunday. I love my Cricut Maker and Easy Press. Yeah, I really started using the Easy Press for our Disneyland shirts, and I love that thing. And it's cool because the kids can use it, and it's not as dangerous as an iron because they put it down, and you know how like your iron sits up nice and hot for anybody to walk by and get burnt. I love that it has a little thing that you put it in, and then like kids and babies can walk around and they're not like in danger of burning themselves, because how many kids have burned themselves on irons? Like they really are a dangerous tool to have around if you have little kids. I just started doing shirts with iron-on. When you used print and cut iron-on, do words cut also, even though they don't have the red line next to the printer? I don't know really what that means. I just started doing shirts with iron-on. When you use the print and cut iron-on, do words cut? So you have to set it to actually where it's going to cut, and it will cut what you want it to cut. So you can have it cut the words out after you print, or you can have it cut out the like a whole square and then have a graphic on the inside. So there's a lot of other things that you can do. Do I have videos on the Easy Press? Yes, I do, but there's more coming out. So I love you, Tay. I got to go back into the preschool classroom. Bye. I hope I didn't miss you. See you later. Okay. So finally got my Cricut for Mother's Day, and I'm so happy. Yeah, and I bet there's people who got Cricuts for Mother's Day who are probably finding my channel. So welcome if you're new. This is just a fun hangout time. So what is the most rewarding project you've done? Okay, so that is exactly why I want to change my my whole outlook on my channel almost, because I'm trying to think, and there obviously the Africa project is a big one, and I can't finish it until people help me finish it. I need to do an update. I'll probably go and do an update on it and put the flowers on and do an update on that today on the patron group for that. But I don't do very rewarding things anymore. I think the Disney Princess series with the tulle dresses and the tutus is probably my most rewarding project I did, which was 2 Halloweens ago. One, because it was so practical for anybody to make. 2, I got such cute photos of my kids and their friends dressed up, and anything that I can have an excuse to do a photo shoot with my kids is rewarding to me. So if I can find a reason to like make a craft and do a fun photo shoot so that I'll have photos forever of my kids and like this really fun thing, then that's rewarding. But it's been a long time, and I'm trying to think of a project that I actually did that I just like love. And that's kind of my table outside. Like I didn't film that. So that's kind of why I want to do like vlogs. It's probably my most rewarding project I've done. And I don't know if you're talking about just Cricut projects, but my little girl's turning 1, and this is a comment, not me. And it is Little Mermaid themed. Love your videos, inspiring. That is so much fun. See, I wish I was into this stuff when my girls were babies, because I would have made so many things for them. How do I make it so when I make a decal and have it perfect on Design Space, but when I choose make it, it humbles it all, it jumbles it all up? I'm thinking that you're saying. Yeah, that's a whole video in itself. So I should probably do a video on like the difference between Design Space and sending to the mat, or like when you send it to the mat. There's a whole process there and why they're different. Mat is like actually where you're going to cut, whereas Design Space is what it's going to look like when it's finished. So it's like it's taking all these little pieces and you're saying, I want to eventually put them here. Then when you send it to the mat, it's going to go, okay, time to cut them. And it kind of like spreads them out. So you can do things in Design Space like attach them or group them, which you will just have to play around with it and watch some of the videos and get used to it. So it just takes a second for you to really understand those things. All those things when I first started were really confusing too. Look how crooked all my frames are. That drives me nuts. I make stencil for all white leather shoes. It's great. You can turn all white shoes into a masterpiece. Yeah, you know me and shoes. I love the shoe DIY, and there's so many options you can do with them. I follow the easy press settings chart, but how many times should I apply heat to iron on? I get nervous I'm going to burn the foil or not leave it long enough, especially when layering. So if you follow the settings, they're generally the best settings. They've done all the testing for you. So follow those settings. I just like to kind of eyeball it. If I notice that I didn't get it very good in one spot, I'll make sure I do that again, or I'll protect different ones if I'm using a more sensitive fabric or sensitive like foil iron-on is pretty sensitive. So the more you play with it, the better you'll get used to it. So just keep practicing, just keep swimming. If you haven't already used the welder attach buttons, yeah. So people are answering that kind of too. What's a good product to make when trying to start a business? Okay, so I have a video on how to make money with the Cricut. That one kind of goes into different products. So products to sell, and somebody questioned this on Patreon today or in the group today. I don't know if it's the same person, but I have a video coming out called Finding Your Dream. And this would be a good one for you to watch. I don't want you just to find a product because it sells well. I want you to find a product that inspires you and that you enjoy making. Kind of like with the wood signs. If you can take something that you already love doing and go with that, put your own twist on it. And I always encourage putting your own twist on it. Don't ever take what someone's doing and do that the same. You can take what someone's doing and try to do something similar or do their same platform, but put your own twist on it. You need to be yourself. You need to be enjoying what you're doing. You need to so like if you love coffee and you want to do coffee tumblers, do coffee tumblers. I've been binge watching for a week now. That's exciting. What's the easiest way to get vinyl onto wood? With transfer tape. I love iron-on wood, though. I would recommend iron-on. I love iron-on the wood. You're live. Great starting to read Dave Ramsey this week and got a Cricut for Mother's Day. Yes. Yep, I'm live. I read your comments backwards, so I was going up. Can you do a detailed video on how to clean up an image that has a lot of detail? Yes, that would probably need to be done in Illustrator, though. Design Space is not an extremely designy program. So if you want to know more about Illustrator, and I know people have been asking, I just stay away from Illustrator because it's expensive and not everybody has it, but it's such a good tool to have if like maybe you want to start selling SVGs or you want to start selling designs. Illustrator is where it's at. And it's also a great tool to have to know how to use Illustrator. Design Space will not let me make a project because it has exclusive content. How do I get around that? Ooh, that's a good question. I think I've run into that problem one time, and I don't know what they require for you not to have exclusive. I don't know. Any copyright issues I should be aware of when it comes to projects? If you're selling, yes, don't sell anything that someone else has designed or made unless you have the license to it or they've agreed to it. One of the things that our patrons are able to do is sell. As long as they're a crazy creator, they're allowed to sell with our designs. And we make Disney-inspired designs. So we make Disney-inspired designs so you can sell those as a crazy creator. So can you do more videos using freezer paper? Yep, I have a whole roll of freezer paper just waiting to be used. Yeah, and so that's something that I'm going to be doing. Like now that I've done all the bases, I want to do like, okay, now I want to start using freezer paper for things that I would use it for, or think outside the box. Like, can I use freezer paper on things that you wouldn't think they use them on? Stuff like that. Have you heard of Coral Paint Shop Pro? That's what I use, a poor man's Adobe Photoshop, LOL. Yes, I have, and I've never really used it, and I'm not a huge Photoshop fan. So my specialties are Design Space and Illustrator. So Photoshop, anything like, and I have Photoshop, so anything like Photoshop, I just kind of don't even use because I don't really even use Photoshop that much. I use Illustrator more than anything. So what the heck is freezer paper? So yes, freezer paper is not wax paper. It's different and it's amazing because you can iron it onto a piece of fabric and then you peel it off and it doesn't leave any residue. It's amazing. So you can use it as stencils. You can use it as stencils. That's all I would use it for. I wouldn't leave freezer paper on anything, but I love the idea of freezer paper because it's so cheap, but it's so fun and it's so easy to work with. I did this skull t-shirt with bleach with that one. That one was really cool. But I was just thinking that the other day, like I have a bunch of blank t-shirts that I want to bleach up and freezer paper is so cool for that. I love coffee cups, baseball hats, and custom shirts. So I decided to start making them for myself. And all of a sudden, I was having so many people asking me for them. It started to become a business. Exactly. Okay, Priscilla, gold star for you. This is my point. When you start making things that you love, it will not take any effort for you to sell it. You will literally be a walk-in advertisement for yourself. Because, okay, I love tumblers, all right? I call myself kind of like a water bottle snob because I have like my everyday tumbler and then I have my travel tumbler that is like, has to have a bunch of different features to it. And I was just talking about it one day. And when I was done talking, she's like, I need to go get that. And I was like, I wasn't trying to sell it. I just literally love water bottles that much that I just naturally sell them when I talk about them. So if you jump into a realm of something that you're like, okay, tumblers sell, but I don't even drink out of tumblers or I don't even do this, you're not going to be passionate about it. If you love baseball and you love carrying your kids' names all over your tote bag and putting all your junk in it and you're at the field and everyone's like, your bag's so cute. And you're like, yeah, I made it. And then someone goes, I want that. They don't have a Cricut. They don't have the time. You want to start a business, start making baseball totes. So I have a link on the Cricut. I just can't think of what store it is right now. It's not Expressions Vinyl. It's My Vinyl Direct. There should be a link in all of my descriptions of my videos to it. They sell the baseball totes with the baseball stripes on it, stitches on it, and they have the softball ones too. And I think they might even have the half and half lime green, yellow, and white ones. I can tell you right now, that is a business that will do amazing because you're always doing stuff and all that. So like you're always around people who love baseball and softball. Same goes with soccer, same goes with football, whatever sport your kids are in. Bye, Janice. Have you heard of, I read that one. I read that one. Love being a patron. If you're not a patron, you definitely need to be. Yeah, so we have exciting things coming for the patrons. We have exciting things coming for everyone, but it's going to be double exciting for the patrons. And you'll find out why. I don't want to give away too much about it yet because I'm so excited about it. And when I get really excited about something and then I start talking about it, somehow it always ends up going kerplutz. So I don't want to talk about it too much. Men definitely need to take a look on opposition in women. That is definitely not about what we're talking about today. So I'm just going to remove the comment. I'm all for that kind of talking, but I'm not talking about that today. So I am in a good mood today, so we're going to stay in a good mood today. I am a patron. I thought the best way to save your images was in my own Dropbox, but is it safe to just access the images through your site every month, or will some not be available over time? So there's a calendar that shows which ones stay all the time, and then there's a calendar that shows which ones come out. Like Mother's Day will go away after, now that Mother's Day is gone. And then things will come out a couple months before. So if you want to save them, go ahead and save them. But next Mother's Day, there will be different Mother's Day ones and added and things like that. So it won't be like you are getting all of ours if you just save them like that. But it's pretty safe, and we're changing it a little bit, especially for crazy creators to be able to have access like to everything all at once. I think we're working on it right now. If Anna's still here, she literally just texted me while we were talking that she copied all of them into Crazy Creators. So now Crazy Creators, I know it was driving you nuts. It's fixed, she said. Okay, so Crazy Creators I feel like I'm on like a show right now. We have like the behind the scenes people working in North Carolina. Yeah, so we put all the SVGs for you into one area. And we're working on getting everything organized better, even better for you guys, I guess, so we can help us coming to you live, right? You can now only log into one place. Okay, so if you're a crazy creator and you have no idea what we're talking about and you're not, just bear with us for like 30 seconds. Crazy creators, now you'll have one link. It's going to take you. You're going to get access to Disney, Cricut, and Crazy all in one. So I'm happy about that too, Sunny. I didn't even think about it because we access them all from behind the scenes. So we just have access to them all. So then I was thinking about it. I was like, that's got to be so annoying to sign in to Crazy. Then just if you want to see if like there's extra Mother's Day, sign in to Cricut. So there will be that. And then keep telling us if you think that things can get better. So you girls did a great job organizing the SVGs. I know it took a lot of work. That is all Anna right there. She did an amazing job organizing them. It was stress. Yeah. So like we said, guys, we jumped into Patreon not even knowing what Patreon really was when we first started into it. And now we're like rocking it and you guys are awesome at it and we just love it. And we're like, okay, we need to make sure this is good because we didn't know that so many people are going to love it. And now I have something, so I keep saying but I have something so exciting that I am so excited about. And it's making me feel creative again. It's making me feel, it's just really fun and really exciting. So bye, Drip. See you later. Okay. Yep. So I answered all the questions, I think, unless I missed something, but I'm definitely a walking sales mom craft show this weekend. Yeah. So walking sales mom, like we need shirts that say that. But so I have a video coming up on MLMs, talking about MLMs. I started shooting like sit down when I feel good videos for Financial Fridays, and then I started scheduling them starting in mid-June so that I can promise you guys that they'll be up, because the live thing was just kind of like weird, because when you want to do something and then you're like, I'm going to do this, and then that day comes and for some reason you're just like, I really don't want to do that right now. Patreon, there's a link in the description, patreon.com/AuntieTay, and that'll explain to you what it all is. So yeah, Financial Fridays are still in the works, and I'm hoping I have what your dream is, and then an MLM one. I wanted to talk about MLMs. Dustin was like so like excited that I asked him to be in another Financial Friday this Friday. So he's like, let's do it. We need to do it. And so hopefully this Friday is a good one, and we can talk about, I think we're going to be talking about, I can't remember what we came up with. We were going to either talk about giving, but I don't think that, saying no to yourself. That's what our topic is on Friday. How to say no to yourself and wait for later to reward yourself for, which is good for any topic, any subject, whether it's finances or fitness or so. Yeah, that will be Friday morning. It'll also stay up on my channel. So if you miss it, not Friday morning, it'll be Friday at noon Pacific Standard Time, noonish Pacific Standard Time. So we'll be talking about that on Friday. Bye, Terry. Any other brand of printable iron-on? Cricut is sold out. Printable iron-on, I think you can look at Expressions or My Bundle Direct. Those are two websites that I trust that are below. You guys can check those out and see if they have printable. I'm not sure if they have printable. Yeah. Hi from North Carolina. I still can't find free SVGs of a train for my grandson. I only find ones that Etsy and Pinterest charge for. I must be doing something wrong. Sometimes SVGs are just so hard to find because there's such a specific one. Like I was doing a poll and somebody wanted Dairy Queen SVGs, and I was just like, I got to put that on the bottom of the list because it's just like not very many people need that. So a lot of SVG designers will do like what everyone needs, but trains seem like there should be something like you should be a little bit easier to find. Always looking for new crafting ideas. Yep. So that's the crafting world, huh? So what is the site access for patrons too? I am patron, but do not know about the Crazy, I think is what you're asking about what is the easiest site to access. It's hard to figure out because I am new. So if you're on the blog, if you click Cricut, not Cricut, scratch that, patrons, there's a button that says patrons, and you click on that. There's new videos that I explain how to do everything. How can I create my own SVG? So there's SVG creators that are like very basic SVG creators, and then Illustrator is probably the best way to create SVGs. So if you don't know how to use Illustrator, it can be kind of daunting. Why I don't do very many Illustrator. I've taken classes on Illustrator. That's why, it's kind of hard to put videos up, because it's like, I guess I could do like a whole series just on Illustrator from beginning to end, like a college course, so that people would know how to use it. But Illustrator is always changing too, so that's a hard one. Am I familiar with Silhouette? If so, what do you think about the Alta? Is that the newest one? The last Silhouette I tried was when I was doing the Silhouette versus the Cricut video. I know there are people who love the Silhouette. I know that there are. But I was sent a Silhouette to review, and it took me about 3 months just to get the ability to even be able to cut with it. Like, I could not for the life of me figure it out. I had a friend come over, and she cut herself with it on accident, and we just were kind of frustrated with it. And she was like, I want the Silhouette. And so I was like, you know what? Come over here, help me learn this machine. We will figure it out together. And then when I'm done doing the review, you can have the machine, because I love my Cricut. And so she came over, we worked, tried to figure out the machine, which she has a Cricut now, and she loves her Cricut. Took her a day to figure it out, just like my Cricut did. So I know that the Silhouette does amazing things once you learn how to use it. We tried, and it frustrated me so much that I was like, I'm going to put this video up. I'm going to try not to sound super biased, even though I did, because I did not like the machine that much. And let me tell you, I have access to be able to be an affiliate for Silhouette as well, but I just choose not to, because I just did not like the machine. And that's not to say that other people don't like it, and some people like it even better than the Cricut, which is fine. But personally, I'm not going to promote it because I hated it. And I hate to say I hate a product and put that out there and be like, don't buy this product. I'm like not trying to be like that. I just don't like backing products that cause me that much frustration. So why would I want to put you guys through that? So if the Ulta is newer, then maybe I could try that eventually and see. Ulta is the 3D machine. You can create plastic pieces in 3D. That sounds fun. So is that what people use to make those awesome Mickey ears that have the big plastic? I don't know. So I would definitely be interested in looking into it and using it, because like I said, I'm not just about Cricut. I just really love the Cricut. And we've found a great niche here to be able to talk about a machine that's amazing. It's like my serger. One day I might love serging, but for now, I just leave it over on the side of my craft room because it's daunting to me. Best videos for wedding invites. I know Melody Lane does a lot of paper crafting stuff, so maybe check her out. But if Anna ever gets her channel together, she wants to do paper crafting. So is the Crazy Creator. So yes, the Crazy Creator is a group on Patreon. That's one of our largest tier. It's our largest Cricut-based tier, besides the Planner Club. Besides our $13 tier, which includes Planner Club and all that. So that'd be great for church. Has an image that they want me to do for some shirts, and I'm clueless. Okay. Yeah, so like I'm busy with you guys all the time, but people, just because I have a Cricut, have offered me jobs just because they know I know how to use my Cricut and I have it. So once you have it, there's going to be so many opportunities. Like our church needs new signs for all the doors. Dustin actually said he was going to take my Cricut to the church and do it himself, and I was like, no, you're not going to do that because you don't even really know how to use it. He's literally done the one video with us, and that's all he's ever done. So it's like, it would take me probably like 5 minutes to cut all the people's names out, and then maybe you can transfer them. So yeah, that was Hunter. He was barking at the neighbor dog. He sounds vicious, but he's not vicious. The silhouettes software is complicated, and I used Photoshop for years, and I still am trying to figure out, because I want to do rhinestones. I tend to stick with Cricut, I think. So yeah, that was my biggest thing in my review, was that like silhouettes design stuff is really hard to understand. But if you're going to get that complicated with your software, you might as well just learn the Adobe Suite, because the Adobe Suite is for designers. The Adobe Suite is for people who are wanting to do all that extra stuff. Declining the phone call that's coming through. Yeah, so I go with easier too. And like I said, like anything that is beyond Cricut's design space, I can do in the Adobe Suite. And it's such a good skill to know the Adobe Suite. I'm actually going to be teaching Landis the Adobe Suite. We're homeschooling for junior high. So one of her extra classes or whatever is going to be the Adobe Suite. I'm teaching her like from beginning to end. So maybe that'll be something fun that I can do with you guys while I'm teaching Landis. I can do a tutorial and teach both of you guys. So I would love to make things for people. That would be a great job. Yeah, so custom orders are so cool. One, because you could literally make a like, just one thing of different things and put a really cute photo on Etsy or whatever your website is, or your blog or your Facebook group. Facebook groups are like the top right now. Especially if you don't want to pay shipping, you can do your local Facebook group. Just post a photo. Like in my patron group on Facebook, I have seen so many things that I'm like, I don't want to make that. I would totally buy that from you. Oh my gosh, somebody today posted, they took tissue paper from the Disney store and decoupaged it onto a tumbler. I want to go to the Disney store like right now and get some tissue paper. Genius. And somebody else, I don't know if it's the same person, but they do the fabric and they put the fabric on there. So anyways, you can make a prototype and then take custom orders, and then you're not out any money until someone orders. So only thing I like about the Silhouette is that you don't need internet to run their software. That's like the number one thing that everyone says. Unlike Cricut, I wish they had a standalone option. So yes, I know the iPad does, but not a computer. So like I was saying, I do all my main designing. I really love PicMonkey because it's super easy. And Adobe when I'm creating SVGs. So it's like, I just need the internet for when I'm uploading my SVGs in, and then that's really all I need it. So, but you got to learn Adobe Suite, which is a good skill, but a hard skill. So it depends on what patron level to have access. To have access to Crazy, I had another question earlier about saving your SVGs. It saves as a black square. Okay, so yeah. Crazy is the top tier. You have access to everything. Then there's the Cricut tier and the Disney tier, which if you're in both, you have access to everything below that. There's the Cricut tier and the Disney tier alone, which you have access to just Disney SVGs and then just Cricut SVGs. So the only tier that is allowed to sell anything with our SVGs on it is the Crazy. They also have access to be able to send me up to, I think I said, I have it in the list, like 10 products a year that I will photograph for you guys. And I will post on my Instagram and share your shop. There's also, so even if you're doing like a custom order thing like that, you can send me a product and I will photograph it. You can also send me photographs that you've done and I will post them for you guys. So my $10 patrons are like my business patrons. I want to see their little shops grow into big shops and all that. So what is your best-selling item? So I don't personally sell anything. So I don't know actually what like my best-selling item would be. I think if I were to have gone like a whole nother route and I were to just be one of you guys and have found me on the internet, I would probably go for, what would I go for? Well, I've never made a cup tisserie, which I've been wanting to learn, you know, those things that spin the cup and then you put the epoxy on it and you just spin it and spin it. I think here's what I would do, which is completely different than what I was just talking about. I would do vintage furniture pieces, which is going to be a lot of what our girls' rooms are going to be using. And I would Cricut things onto the vintage furniture pieces, whether it's stencil and paint, whether it's vinyl, whether it's iron-on. I just love taking an old piece. I love thrifting. I love going and hunting. I love looking for the signs for garage sales and finding the perfect piece. And then like, that's why I'm like, I want to vlog, because I want to go thrift store shopping. Like I went thrift store shopping last Saturday and found some pieces that I'm going to refinish. That is probably where I'd be at, which is local. You can't really ship that stuff. I mean, I guess you could, but Jamie Ray Vintage, she has a YouTube channel, and I've been in her Facebook group forever, and I did not realize she had a YouTube channel, and she's changed my life now that I'm watching all of her videos, because she teaches you how to like do all these different cool furniture techniques with her chalk paint and all this stuff. So I'd also probably do a product, which I don't want to give too many hints, but I would probably do a product and just use the Cricut as my branding, to do print and cut stickers, to do print and cut on the boxes and all that stuff. Having a hard time finding cut files for the piece. The piece of what? Did you already say something? Oh, that's what I just started to do for furniture. I guess I should stay up on it's hard to talk and stay up on what we're talking about. What is the best vinyl to use for tumblers? My sister wants a Texans tumbler. Also, what is the best for car decals, windows? So there's outdoor vinyl for car decals, which is really good. And then for any tumblers, really any vinyl works great on tumblers. I do like the iron-on. Update on the iron-on though. If you do very detailed iron-on, you're going to want to seal it because it does start to peel. But my love one that I did, which is larger, like 4 large letters, it stayed on perfect. Like my tumbler is awesome. But I do want to make a cup tisserie so that I can seal them, because they look amazing when they're sealed with the epoxy. I just don't know how to make a cup tisserie. And that would require me to have to find someone who wants to help me with it and be available at a time that I want to film it, which takes, you'd think that would not be hard, but it is. I just signed up to be a patron. I kept putting it off, but finally bit the bullet. Welcome, Corinne, I'm not sure, but you're not going to regret it, I hope. And in mid next month, you're hopefully going to be very excited. I'm very excited for you guys for the announcement that I want to make so bad right now, but I can't. The Silhouette is super hard to use. It took me a month to find out how to use it. It takes time. I think you're free to do more with Silhouette. So yeah, like I've heard that once you learn it, it's a little bit more extensive than the Cricut, but taking the time to learn it takes forever. So, but I do think Cricut, I missed that, is so easy. I have 2 Cricut machines, but I think Silhouette software is hard to use, but you can make SVG files. Yeah, so you can make the SVGs with that. So that's interesting. I think it depends for me if it's t-shirts, hoodies, and hats. Yeah. Oh, and for sure, if I were to be selling products, for sure would be doing Disney hats. For sure. Like, that's my favorite thing ever. Not Disney ears, but Disney hats. Just love them. They're just so cute. And yeah, I mean, everything inside me wants to make like 1 million hats and sell them, but I just don't have the time for that. And I want to put my effort into you guys. And if you guys want to sell them, then that would be awesome. That's what I want to do for a business. That's what I just started to do. I'm guessing you're talking about vintage furniture, I think. I'm just trying to make some of your thing SVG. So I'm trying to save it. And when I upload it, saves in a black square. I meant to comment on that. If they save a black square, that's because it has a black square layer over it, which is so that you can attach that and it will cut a square around it. I know it's confusing to some people, but SVGs on computers don't always show up the way they're supposed to because they're such like a techie thing. They're vector images and they're layers. So they're not just like one flat image. So they might just download and look real funky and put it into Cricut Access and then look at all the layers and you'll notice that that's just one of the layers, but it just happens to be on top and it happens to be colored black. So yeah. Okay, furniture. That's what you're talking about. Okay, cool. Can you help with car decals? A car decal would be probably the same steps that you would do for the laptop decal. So same thing. I'm working on my Cricut as I'm watching you. Yeah, so that I might start doing that with my live hangouts. I do have my maker here at home. We have the office. And so that's one of the things that I have tried to figure out and balance. Our year is coming up of being in the office. And there's days when I just want to craft at home. And then there's days that I want to go to the office and leave my mess there. So all new things thinking about. So there's a material called Bling Anything with the Rhinestone World. And you can make car decals and add glitter, etc. to it. Very custom decals. That sounds exciting. You're talking to someone else. I know that there's a way to make rhinestone templates, and that was something that I've been wanting to look into. I've been watching some other people use templates, and I just can't grasp how when you put the rhinestones over, why they all show up face up. So I'm just like, I'm not going to do a tutorial until I fully understand this concept. So I did it correctly. Yeah, you just download it and then upload it and then go from there. That somebody got stuck there too and was like, I don't know what to do. It's all black. And I'm like, just keep going. Just upload it into Cricut Design Space. And then you'll see that it's just a layer. When does May Mystery Box release? I don't know. I hoped it would be today, but it doesn't. I'm guessing it doesn't. Let me check my email. Let's just check one more time. See if there's an email in it. I doubt it because it usually comes in about 8 a.m. if there is one coming out. My kid's teacher needs tissue, so there's that. I don't see one. I see a lot of spam emails. I need to clean up my email. No email. Thanks, Linda. Rhinestones have a flat and raised side. That's how they fall into place. Okay, I'm going to learn this. I want to learn it. My son used to work for a company that did car decals. Be sure you put them on with the wet method. Yeah, I need to do a video on the wet method versus the dry method or all the other methods to put the vinyl on. That's not my specialty. Obviously, I love iron-on the most. So when I have a chance, I always go for iron-on. And I don't think you should iron on your window. That would be bad. We could try it, but let's not. Does anyone know of a good Adobe online class? There's probably a lot. I don't know of one specifically, but maybe I'll shoot one. How about that? Because Landis is being homeschooled, and I'm thinking very outside the box with our techniques that I'm teaching her things, and I'm going to teach her skills that she might learn in school, but she's going to learn. I don't know, maybe they are learning Adobe in school, but she's going to learn Adobe like to the level that I learned it by the time she's out of junior high, because why not? Like, why not learn that? That's an amazing skill to have. Yeah. So I am also a baker. Can you use edible ink and fondant sheets with the Cricut? I have not, but I know that you can. So that would be a whole nother niche for somebody to go into. That would be amazing. I have not made fondant in a very long time because fondant gets messy and Dustin literally hates it when I make fondant because it's so messy. Because no matter how hard I try, I always leave fondant somewhere. Like there's always a remnant of fondant in somewhere after I've made fondant. So he's always like, can we just buy a cake? We don't need to make a cake for somebody. So, but yeah, you can. So I don't know how thin you would need to roll it out, but I know the little rolly wheels would probably get a little bit in the way, but if you stay away from those, you might, I don't know what blade you would use, but I'm guessing maybe the deep cut blade just so that it has more space. I don't know. That's a good one. Miss Lane said there would be no May mystery box at all. So yeah. So I'm guessing maybe there's no May mystery box, but that doesn't mean other things can't be happening. So there are, I'm going to say this, if there's no Cricut mystery box this May, then there's no mystery box this May. But if there is one in June, then you're going to be extra excited in June. Check out Creative Live. The classes are free when live. Then you buy if you want. I'm a photographer. Also, Skillshare is good. Yeah, and the more you start Googling it, then all these stuff will pop up on Facebook as like recommendation. There's tons of cool, like, well, I get a lot of stuff for like presets for Lightroom because I use Lightroom more than I use Photoshop. So the more you like, if you just start Googling it, then when you're on Facebook, all these different things will pop up because that's just what the government does, right? They stalk us and then they infiltrate us with all the things that we want. They're smart. So I actually learned everything I know in Adobe from YouTube. Yeah, I would say YouTube. Like, I have a degree from YouTube. Like, you guys can have a degree from YouTube too. Anybody can have a degree from YouTube. We should make that onto a shirt. Or like I'm going to make printable degrees from YouTube. Yeah. So, that would be kind of cool to reach out to people who like actually teach stuff and be like, do you want to offer your friends who watch you like a degree in, I don't know what you learn on YouTube. Sorry, I was not clear. Do you have a video on how to upload to Design Space and then do different color vinyls? Yes. There's a video that Anna and I did live that's how to cut 2 colors at once. And then I also have a video on how to upload your images. So those are 2 different ones, but it should cover both of that. I was referencing learning Photoshop in my post above, living with Bridget. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. She was referencing Photoshop classes. So that's a Photoshop place that you guys can find Photoshop. Wow, I never catch you live. I guess when I stay live for over an hour, it's easier for people to catch us. But yeah, so change the color of the vinyl on Design Space. So people are answering each other. That's awesome. Yeah, a YouTube degree. I think that would be awesome to get a YouTube degree. Like, then people could start a video series and like literally have like a first video all the way through the last video. And then when you finally finish it, then like you can get access to the like link to download your YouTube diploma from that series or whatever. We'll have to do that. Welcome, Monique. So that would be kind of fun. Let's do that. I'm going to do a diploma for Cricut. We can do an Illustrator one. I'll start from beginning to end on Illustrator. You can get your beginner's degree because that's all I have. And then you could get your, I'm not going to do Photoshop just because I'm not very good at Photoshop. Good morning. You need a hug? It's been a long time since you needed one. It's like my ball is under there. Can you please just get it for me? I'm live with the people. I'll get it when I'm done. Then I'll have to look at nothing for a second if I went down there and got it for you. Oh, I told you I'd show you our slime. I love my dog too. So I'll turn this way, and then I'm going to grab his ball. So give me 2 seconds. Then he's going to expect me to throw it. Where'd it go? Okay, watch out. Okay, I have to get his ball. Otherwise, he will not let him know. Okay, look how dirty it is. He's been literally playing with it. I'm going to grab all the slime we made. And then you guys can guess what, I don't know why I'm on the ground, but it's cool. You guys can guess what characters they are. Because this is so fun. I never thought that I would join the slime cult, guys, but I topally joined the slime cult. One of the reasons is because we went thrifting and I found a little entertainment center, like a very small entertainment center topper. It's like not the whole entertainment center. We're painting it and we're turning it into a slime station for the girls. And then so of course if you have a slime station, then you have to make slime. There's Hunter. Yeah, he's been distracted because he was looking for his ball, which was under there. He's so cute. He grabs his ball and he like holds it like this. Like he puts one paw like this and one paw on top of it, and then he just puts his nose on it, and then he pops it. And he just did it. He pops it, and it like then he goes and catches it. So he like literally plays little forms of fetch with himself. He's doing it right now. He's so cute. Okay. Does dog hair get all over your Cricut mats? Yes, it does. And then if I'm like working and I throw the mat on the ground and my dog steps on it, then it has permanent dog paw prints on it too. So that's why I said baby your mats, put the plastic cover on them. When I'm working at home, yes, dog hair gets all over. When I'm not, then no. But even at my office, dog hair ends up there somehow when he's not even there. So I'm like, how the magic of dog hair? I don't even know. My niece loves to make slime. So what we're doing with the slime is I'm going to be doing, okay, so I'm going to be piggybacking off of the slime addiction. I don't know what it is, but it's not going away, and I know why now because it's so fun to make it. I'm going to be doing, we just ordered, they should be here today, a bunch of containers. I'm going to use the Cricut to make print and cut labels, and then I'm also going to use some Mod Podge to do some like DIY slime containers. So I'm going to piggyback off of the slime fiasco and go a little bit beyond that. We're doing the slime station, which will be a video. We're doing your slime containers, branding your slime containers, all that kind of stuff. So you're welcome. And yes, oh, you guys talking to each other. Good. That's good. I wish all this was available when my kids were younger. Yeah, I can only imagine because I've got to remember that. I've got to remember to embrace what's available right now for the level that my kids are at, because there's so many cool baby things out there right now and then the baby headband things that all the babies wear with the big like bandana thing on their head. I'm like, how come those weren't a thing when my babies were little? They would be so cute. My pictures would be so cute. No, I gotta embrace, like, slime is cool. My kids are little, so whatever your kids are at, embrace it. And then, yeah. So I was gifted the Air 2 in August. My students love it. I recently upgraded to the Maker, and during the summer, yeah, my niece and I will be doing 2 projects all summer long. That's exciting. Have you ever done stickers for journaling, bullet journaling in particular? If you do that, I'm bourgeois and sometimes get lazy. I don't know what that is. Where do you get templates? Okay, so are you new here? I love bullet journaling. I actually, my bullet journal's in the other room. I gotta be more prepared for this stuff. I just started another bullet journal. So I tried the Happy Planner, and this is, again, nothing against the Happy Planner. It's all me. It's not them. It's me. I am not a Happy Planner fan anymore. I love their stickers. I will prove it. I have all of the Happy Planner stickers. Like, not all of them. I don't have all of them. But, there's my old bullet journal. Guys, look at what the iron-on happened. It's year 018 now. The 2 is actually needs to be re-ironed on. I was pretty hard on this bullet journal. This is my bullet journal, though. If you haven't seen, this was my first one, and it was kind of a trial one. I don't know what got into me, but I bought another one, and I started another one. Because I'm trying a different system, because we have this planner club, and I wanted to serve the planner club, and I wanted to do what was best for them. So I went out and I bought the whole Happy Planner system. And then I realized what I knew already is that it just wasn't for me. And I do like it, but it's just not for me. It doesn't work for me. You have 3 planners going right now. Yeah. So I have my Happy Planner system, which is very thin. I took a bunch of stuff out, I guess. I was going to use this just for work. And I bought that cover, and I love that, but this thing is huge, which is fine for some people. But I like the bullet journal because I take it everywhere with me. I do sermon notes in it. I do journaling. I do mood tracking. I do sketching in it. I do everything. This is my old one that I started on YouTube with you guys. So these are actually printable stickers that I have, and they're available. Some are available to just everyone, and then a lot of them are available to the patrons. We do $100 a month for the Cricut patrons in printable planner stuff. So yes, I do. And I do cut them. We have some videos on that. So I do use soap and water to wash my mats. I wish my new bullet journal was in here because I could give you guys a little tour. I'll keep it with me for next week, and we'll talk about it a little bit. Because right now, we're going to talk about some slime up in here. Okay, so we started with just the Tide slime that you literally use Tide and glue. And then we knew we had borax, so I went and I found the borax, and we made that. And I love the borax slime, which is the slime I made on Millennial Moms, which is still my favorite slime. I'm not a huge slime person, so I don't know. So, like, don't get mad if, like, everyone knows like borax is not the best way to make slime, then I'm not a slime maker, but I love it. It is only $8 for all of the clubs under the creators. Yes, I think so. Not the planner club. It's $8 for the planner club and the $5. There's a picture that kind of explains it. It's kind of confusing when I try to talk about it, but there's a picture that explains it a little bit better on Patreon. So look at all these slimes we made. And this is why I can't wait for the containers to come. But guys, I got so excited when I started making them like Disney characters that I just kept going. And these are literally, I'm not even gonna lie, these are all the ones that I made myself. The girls all made them. You got me excited about being a patron, so I just signed up. Yay! Do you have a clear print and cut sticker paper you like? I'm obsessed with the clear stickers. So Cricut, I think, just came out with it. I have not used it. I need to order it so I can do some videos on it. It's really expensive. So I tried to look on Amazon and add some to my Amazon store. But I don't like to add anything to the Amazon store until I've used it so that I know like it's a good recommendation. But I have not used clear sticker paper, but I want to get on that like ASAP. So many things that I need to do and want to do. Okay, so can you guys guess the one I started with, which if you guys know me, you'll know what princess this is. This is Ariel. So we started with slime, and this is just a little packet of it. This is the Tide slime. I'm an $8 one, and I have Cricut, Disney, and Planner Club. Yes, so you have Cricut, Disney, and Planner Club. You don't have the next tier, which is Crazy, which has a lot more stuff and the access to sell. So that's a $1 one. So love clear sticker paper, people are saying. Borax. Okay, so what do you guys think if you make slime? Do you like the borax? The borax is my favorite. Borax. Borax? It's borax. I can see the box. It's outside. Our backyard patio is like covered in glue bottles and bowls and all the stuff. And I'm okay with it because it was really fun. Okay, so then this is Rapunzel. Look at, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's gold and purples. And then I made another Ariel. This was originally going to be Cinderella, but it turned out purple. I didn't do Cinderella because I couldn't get a good blue. So I'll do some videos. I'm going to do a video on all the characters. I just did it already and I didn't film it, so I'm gonna have to make them again. Sorry, you guys can guess. So that one, which I just told you. So there's still some more. Okay, here's another one. Can you guys guess who this is? You guys have to see the colors. This one you gotta be up close and personal. So there's that one. We'll call this number 1. So you guys can say number 1, I guess, is this. This one is going to be hard because we didn't make its buddy. We started making buddies after I did the princesses. So this is a princess. Do you plan on doing tutorials on your slime too? I want to. They're really easy. Like, they're really easy slimes. But I'll do one. But I'm going to do a whole video on, no, this isn't Belle. Briley made Belle in gold, but hers is in her room somewhere or stuck somewhere. I'm so glad we don't have carpet because this would not be a good thing for carpet. What's a fun, easy art and craft I can make with my Cricut for my son's class? Since it's the last week, they will have arts and crafts day on Tuesday. Paper crafts are always really fun because you can just pre-cut all of the stuff and then they can just assemble like cards or things like that. There's, for a classroom, that's a big one. I don't teach big classes like that ever. So it's like, unless it's something that has adults involved. So this one is 2, yes, and it is Sleeping Beauty. So I put the blue in there because it's supposed to be make it pink, make it blue. Aurora is always so hard for me because I picture her as pink and then I always end up making blue in there and then it just throws me off. Okay, this one you got to be able to see the glitter a little bit better. I didn't put enough glitter in this one. Can you guys guess this one? I don't know if you can see it. The color is a little off. It's more greenish teal than blue. Yeah, the color is way off because my shirt is not orange. My shirt is like a pink. But it could just be my screen. 3 is Jasmine. Yep. 1. Did anybody get 1? SpongeBob. I know it looks very SpongeBob. No, these ones are all princesses. That's why I kind of thought maybe I should do this one in a different color. But this is no one's gotten it yet. So 1 is not Tiana. Is the color off? It's bright yellow with red and blue glitter. I don't know if you guys can see that. Look at my nails need to be done. They're very grown out. They were green all day yesterday from doing slime. Okay, and then this one needs a buddy. You're not going to guess this. This is supposed to be Finding Nemo, and we were going to do Nemo and Dory. So maybe you guys can guess. These two, they go together. Hunter, where's your ball? Where's your ball? You need your hug? Okay, I love you. Where's your new ball? It's not LUNCH time. So, okay, so these go together, and if the colors are off, Number 1, not Cinderella. Snow White. Yep, someone got it. It's Snow White. Okay, so this, you have to see the sequins to be able to tell who it is. Okay, so let me find some sequins. This was genius. Landis made this one, and I was like, yes! And then I was like, I've got to make the matching person. So if you see through it, this is why I kind of want to do this with clear slime so you can see all the sequins. But you have to see the big. Mike and Sully. Yep. So these are Mike and Sully. So there's lime green, and it has lime green glitter and sequins. I feel like such a 5-year-old right now. I'm literally talking about slime that I made myself, except this one Landis decorated it. So, and then Sully has the big purple in it. So we did Mike and Sully, and then we did all the princesses. We tried Anna and Elsa, but Riley made it into one. She made Anna and Elsa one slime, which just turned out to be like a rainbow, basically. Then they tried to use sprinkles, which started out cute because it started making like rainbows, and then it ended up being brown. What do you need? Where is your ball? Where's your ball? So isn't that funny? He was so distracted with his ball, he didn't even give me a hug until later. Oh, what? Where's your ball? Where is it? Yep, Mike and Sully. Where do you put, or what do you put in your slime like glitter? So my mother-in-law found this kit, and I was trying to find it on Amazon, but she found it at Ross, which I love and hate because it's so hit or miss. And it has sequins, like little, like it has the large glitter, and then it has medium glitter, and then fine glitter in a bunch of different colors. Oh, your dog's looking for its ball because you heard me probably. Where's your ball? Where's your ball? Did you make your shirt? No, I didn't. This is just a shirt from Ross, but you could. That'd be really easy. Yeah, that was fun and silly. You should try it with shaving cream or eye contact solution. So we're going to go get eye contact solution because we have the clear slime, and you have to use the eye contact solution for the clear. So I'm excited to make that one. And then, so there's this little girl in Landis's class who's like the slime queen. Like she did her science project on slime. She like has kids over to make slime. They have like all the ingredients, and she knows how to fix like every slime. So if you bring a slime to her, she's like the slime doctor. That should be her YouTube channel. She should start a YouTube channel if you're watching this. She will like, you'll bring her a slime and you'll be like, it's too hard, or it's too sticky, or it's too something, and she'll add like shaving cream, or she knows exactly what to add. She'll add in conditioner, or she'll add a little bit more eye contact solution, or she'll add this, and it's like she fixes it. So like all the kids come to her to like ask them or fix the slime. So, but Briley is like so good at it. She's like mixing it. She's got like her technique to mix it. So 4th of July slime party, that would be awesome. The headbands for Mickey ears are no longer at Joann's, but I do have links on my Amazon store, the ones that I found that are pretty decent. So they're about the same. You just have to cover them or find them in the color that you want. They're too cute. Kids are so into slime these days. But it's like, okay, so we got all the stuff to make this. It was really fun because we went garage selling. We found all the stuff. I found really cool bowls. I found these silly pad mat, call them silly pad mats. They're like the silicone baking mats. Someone was selling for $1. So we got those so that they can make slime on that, and then they can transport it wherever they need to go. And then, so I just needed bowls, mats, and then something to store all their stuff. Then we went and we actually found a garage sale from a lady who was selling Tide. So we didn't even have to go to the store to get the Tide. Then the glue was from Target. And then the borax, I think you can get at the dollar store. It's such a cheap, entertaining thing. And they literally played with slime for like 8 hours. They were making slime. And I know it's bad. You're not supposed to let them just like make slime all day because it's bad for their hands. So I'll probably add some gloves to the station. But I'm going to show you guys that when it's all done too. We're on the second coat of painting it, and then we're going to stencil some stuff on it. It's going to be fun. The Crimson King lies in Vegas with a trail of crows. Seek to the east. I don't know what that means. We had slime when I was a kid, but of course YouTube wasn't a thing. Really, internet wasn't quite in yet, so it wasn't this huge thing. Right, that's why I think it's going to last, because it used to be GAC. Remember when it was just GAC because Nickelodeon marketed it as GAC, and then it started being marketed as the farting stuff. Like you'd buy it in the tube and you push it and it farts, and then like it's not going away. I don't think it's going away, and I don't see why it would. It's such a fun thing. I do remember Floam, and Floam was very sticky. So I like that they're starting to put foam balls in the slime. So if you had the styrofoam balls, yeah, it had the styrofoam balls, but it was like sticky. You'd pull it apart and it had all the strings. Like it was Floam. But that was all Nickelodeon's doing. Like they marketed it all because you had the like getting slimed and stuff like that. I'm gonna paint Ghostbuster themed shoes with slime. I ain't afraid of no ghost. What? How are you gonna paint with slime? Oh, like you're gonna paint the slime onto the shoes? Like you're gonna just paint slime on the shoes? Like it's gonna be slime Ghostbusters? That'd be cool. You know what's funny? Landis was wearing a Ghostbuster shirt the other day, and I was like, if there's something strange in the neighborhood, I'm gonna call you. And I didn't know she would pick up on it because I thought, you know how kids just wear shirts and they don't really know what they're wearing anymore. Like they've seen all these vintage Nickelodeon shirts that these kids don't even know what those shows are. And she's like, yeah, Ghostbusters. And I was like, she got it. So kids are cool. Kids are cool. Don't do the styrofoam with the slime. They go everywhere. Yeah, they like once. That's the thing about the slime. It's not sticky. So like I tried to put pearls in the Disney one. That's why I kind of want, or in the Ariel one, I want to do the clear slime because once it comes to the surface, then it just falls out. Like if it's big. So you can buy the actual slime at Walmart. Yeah, but it's so cheap and so easy and so fun to make. So you should make it. It's just like the borax and water and the glue is the easiest one for me. And then I just keep like a little bottle of borax, and I just like if it's too sticky, I just add a little more, mix it up. So love that block button. I don't know, is there a block button? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, to block people. I get it. I was like, what's a block button? Gotta go. Enjoyed this live. See you next week if you're going to be back with us. Hey, girl, it's been a long time since I caught you live. Yeah, because I've not been live in so long, Katie. Oh, my gosh. It's been so long since I've been live. And it's like an hour and 30. I don't even care. We're just hanging out and talking today, talking about new ideas and stuff. Yeah, the block button needs to be used, right? I think we're going to need to use the block button. Reports. So if you guys want to if you guys are normal people and normals, like if you guys are here often, I did choose one. Unwanted. There we go. Not that you're not wanted. You're just not wanted when we need to be talking about fun things. If you want to be a moderator, let me know. I can turn you guys into moderators because I'm on the computer right now. So none of us are normal. We are crafters, right? We're crazy. Bring me the ball. I'm not going over there. Get it over here. Come on, bring me it. He like drops it like 5 feet away because he knows I'm lazy. And he's like, you need to exercise, Mom. Get up. When am I going to do the light up Mickey ears? I think those ones come up pretty soon. They're scheduled for one of the Wednesdays. I scheduled all the Mickey ear videos through like June, so they should be up soon. Yeah. USA has so many cool stores. I'm outside Toronto, and all we really have is Michael's, which is not as cool as the US Michael's. Aw, bring it here. But that's where Laura DIY is from, so maybe that's why she moved here, because she got to get crafty. So actually, as a real crafter, not the people who shop at Michael's are not real crafters. Like as somebody who's real crafty, I think there's other ways to get crafty besides going to Michael's or like the actual thrift stores. Like you can still use things. So, and you guys have Amazon, right? Do you sell all your creations? I don't. I just don't have the time to like market and ship and all that stuff. So I don't do selling of anything right now. But that's what everyone asks me. Like, you could sell that. Do you sell that? But that's why I love seeing when you guys start to sell it, because then I get to see you guys sell it and I don't have to do all the work. So I need to figure out how to schedule videos. That's like the one thing I need so bad. Yeah, so Anna is in North Carolina. She was here talking to us, but I don't know if she's still here. So this is a long live today. He brought it. Ready? This is my lazy play with the dog. I sit by the door and throw it outside, and then he runs in. Do you have any videos on how to get your Etsy store off the ground? Yes, there is a video on Millennial Moms I did. all about my recommendations for starting an Etsy store and what you should do to do your Etsy store. So before I really dove into YouTube, and even in my first year of YouTube, that's what I was doing. I was doing photography and selling on Etsy. So I had a necklace business that I did on Etsy. So I did a video on that, on like the startup of it and all that. And I will touch on that a little bit on Financial Fridays. I might do another one, like a revisited one. The goal, I would say, as Etsy, and I touch on this in the video, is to move on from Etsy. Start on Etsy as a platform to promote yourself, and then move on from Etsy and do your own brand and move on from that. And I will probably touch on that a lot in the MLM video, because I want to talk about launching your own business and your own branding, and not just diving into an MLM, and the pros and cons of an MLM and a multi-level market, if you know what MLM is, or a pyramid scheme, or direct sales. There's lots of different words for it. So I want to go into all of that, because I know a lot of you guys are stay-at-home moms, or just looking at doing something, and MLMs can be really easy to jump into. And I just want to touch on like why they suck moms in so easily and so well, and so and there's good and bad that comes with that. So I just want to kind of talk about my experience with it and what I think that you guys should do. What do you mean by start your own brand? I sell on Etsy, but not doing well yet. So that's what I mean. Like people who sell on Etsy, branding their own Etsy stores. And if you're a crazy creator, I work with you guys. So just make sure you guys are telling me what your Etsy stores are and all that. Like I want to work with you guys. So those comments are scary. Yeah, I'm going to make you a moderator. Okay. And then you can block them. Add moderator. Okay. You're now a moderator. You can block. Welcome to the blocking club. Just don't block a ton of people, please. Just block the ones that really only need it. Okay. I can put him in a timeout. I can't block him. So how do I give you my Etsy store? So send it to us on Patreon in the messages, and then we will do that. And if you guys have like graphics and stuff, I'm gonna probably add you guys to the side of the bar on the blog and stuff like that. So lots of fun things that we can do for you guys to promote your Etsy stores. So by branding your own store, I'm talking about making your own brand, just talking about like your product, what it is to you, like how you're planning to sell it, how you're planning to make it like your own, what you're going to do to stand out, how you're going to make it one cohesive brand. That is disgusting. I have a big dog slobber on my arm. Sorry. If you yeah, so I deleted him. So hold down on his comment to block him. Yeah, there's like, if you go over the comment, there's 3 little dots. If you guys are normal people here, like regulars, let me know. I can turn you guys into moderators. That'll be fun. So you guys can all be moderators. Do I have any advice on that? Yeah, the Etsy store thing. Just so. Anyways, that will be one that I talk about on Financial Fridays. Oh, thanks. You brought me the ball. He's like, Mom, stop talking to all the people and play with me. We didn't go on a WALK this morning. He is so lazy. If you guys watch my Instagram story of his walk, like what it actually is like, it is so lazy. But he loves this ball. I don't know what's so special about it. So my new Cricut maker arrived from FedEx. Time to give my Cricut 1 to my son. Ooh, that's exciting. Do you guys watch Tanner Bell? Because he is a male YouTuber that does crafting, and he actually started his channel when he was 10, and he's so creative. And yeah, you guys should watch him because he has some really awesome things too. I would be happy to be a moderator for you, Tay. Okay. And add moderator. All right, you're a moderator. Okay. I love how you are spelling it out. Yes, I love Tanner. Yeah, so Tanner just did, bring me the ball. That is too far. I have to stay on the computer right now. Otherwise I would grab it, but it's too far. So Tanner, he just started doing his shopping with Mama again. It's his grandma, and oh my gosh, they're the cutest videos ever. And he's like, doesn't understand why people would watch them. And I'm like, are you kidding me? This was the cutest video ever. I felt like I was shopping with Mama too. Like, anyways, that's not a crafting video, but it's the cutest thing. You're welcome. You should know what happens. I never will threaten a thing. The heat will soar. The ravens will endure. The mother Abigail will move to Colorado. I don't know. All right. Have fun at work, Lena. Yeah, so we will be live every Tuesday. I'm thinking we'll just hang out on Tuesday. I'll just hang out with you guys, let you guys know if there is a mystery box coming, keep you updated on some fun things. Sorry, I was referring to your dog and spelling out words. Oh, yeah. Yes, we have to spell the words out. Otherwise, he will freak out and he will not let me leave him alone. And I don't want to go on a WALK right now. So bye, Cameron. See you later. I watch you and Tanner Bell a lot. Yeah, Tanner is so much fun. I would say he's my number one other Cricut person I watch. He's just so innovative and creative, and I forget that he's only 18 like half the time because he's so far beyond his years in this world of like business, and he has his own blog, and like he's just a rock star. And I'm always just like, I can't believe you're only 18. Like, you are so far ahead of so many people. It's so cool. But so I recently got the Cricut Explorer 2 and started doing glasses. Is there something I can put over the design so it doesn't come off? You could seal it with epoxy, but I just don't have my cup tisserie, so I don't know. Yeah, I love Tanner too. I am watching Tanner, Lori, Carol, and Melody. Yep, and Ken's Creations, if you're maybe you just forgot, but Ken is a great one too. Has anyone used the knife blade yet? Does it work better than with is it basswood and balsa wood? Is it balsa, or I don't know the other way I say it. I guess I was calling it balsa wood. I don't know. But it's balsa. It's not that hard of a word. What is up with all these people and weird? Yeah, I don't know. I think once you hit an hour 40, you've attracted as many people as you can. Ken is going full time now. I know. Ken quit his job and he's full-time YouTuber. What, my love? What? I spelled the word. You don't even know what I was talking about. He wants me to go outside and play with him so bad. I don't want to go out there right now. This is one of the perks of having the office. I can go away from my dog and he doesn't bug me. So I just wish they stay within the context of the conversation. Yeah. Yep. So that just comes with doing live videos. It's fun. There's always people out there. Okay, I'm gonna get going. This is the longest one I think I've ever done. They bother her because she knows she serves Jesus. That might be one of the reasons. I don't know. Love you, Auntie Tay. You're an inspiration. I got my Cricut because of you. Yay, that's so exciting. So new things, new fun, new exciting things I'll be announcing soon. So I need to talk to you, Katie, about your paint because I want to start doing some fun things. Did you bump your head? Ow, that hurt. Yeah, his ball's really close. Okay, how did I get here? I don't know. How did you get here? Okay, bye, guys. I love you. Let's do it. Yeah, we need to get together like ASAP. So message me. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, bye, guys. I love you. I'm going to go outside and take a little play with the dog so he feels like I'm not ignoring him. He's so demanding. All right. Love you guys. Bye.